Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we getting on? Welcome back to a brand new Through the Keyhole, and it's been a minute, so let's jump in and take a look at some very, very cool player camps. Okay then, so usual orders of business before we get cracking. These will not be my camps, apart from this one here. These are camps I found through the map system in Fallout 76. I thought were really cool and deserved showing off. And if you guys would like to appear in a future episode of the series, we should be jumping into a submissions-based one very soon. Do head over to the channel's community page. There is a post on there with all the details of how you can send me your camps if you are interested. So, with that out of the way, let's jump in and take a look at these. Okay, camp number one. We are right down the south end of the forest, right by the ash heap even here, on the Ohio River. And this one really struck me because there's so much colour going on. There's a couple like that actually today that are really cool. This one is quite simple and right on the edge of the river here, as I say, but it's densely packed with detail. There's so much colour and stuff going on. This was early in the morning. It looks really, really cool as well. So I really like this one. I actually saw this camp twice in the space of a couple of days. Second time I seized the opportunity and grabbed it because it definitely deserves showing off. So nice little living space here with most of the crafting stations and a little tent there for the player home. But loads and loads of decoration, good use of the Fashion X stuff, and even some of the mounted animals there as well, just add a splash of colour. That glowing one on the frog both add a little bit of illumination and interest, which is really, really cool. Lots and lots of detail all over the place. We've got steins on the chemistry station there. Mounted animal heads, balloons, Deathclaw egg. So much going on, so much to look at. I really, really like this one. I love that outfit as well. If anybody knows what it is, let me know, because I would love to get my hands on that. That's cool. A few extra bits and pieces down there. Fashionac masks. Again, something else adding a splash of colour. There's a little Mr. Fuzzy in there. This is just, there's so much going on in this camp. It's awesome. A little plushie standing on the ride there as well. That painting at the back's quite cool as well. I like that. Some Nuka Cola on the floor in the corner there. Actually, everywhere you look, there's so much detail. It's awesome. Moving outward a little bit to get to the riverbank. There's a few bits and pieces tucked down here. Basically just the generator and the decon arch there, but loads of bits and pieces just added to dress it up a little bit. A few little bits and pieces attached to all the vendors here as well, so again, dressing it all up. It looks so cool. I really like this. So it's an absolute riot of activity and colour and so much to look at. That gladiator outfit's cool as well. I might pick that up one day when it reappears. Good Halloween costume, that one. Loads of bits and pieces by the circus cage here, circus trailer. Very, very cool. I've picked this balloon arch up last time Hunt for the Treasure Hunter was around, but cannot for the life of me figure out what to do with it because it looks out of place in all my camps, but it does look good here. Again, loads more colour, loads more stuff going on, absolute riot in here. Kind of almost a fun house in the trailer here. Very, very cool. Lots of games and stuff. And there we go. A little bathroom up on the cliff here to have a quick look at. And that is the camp. So a really, really nice job done here to kick things off with lots of colour, lots and lots of stuff going on. Everywhere you look, there's something crazy to look at. Like the chicken coop at the top of a tree. Mad, but I love it. So much going on, I love it. And a very, really nice look down the river here as well. The light looks really great down here as well, so always nice too. So, camp number 2, we'll move up towards the edge of the Savage Divide and the White Spring here, sort of overlooking it, though we can't see it because it's behind the camp. Very, very nice one here. This one's very, very homely, very, very pink, and again, lots and lots of detail in the decoration. I absolutely love to see that sort of thing. Didn't actually notice that the magazine rack was empty there on my first look, but that just speaks to how much is going on everywhere else, I guess, really. Loads of stuff on the walls, loads of cool outfits on the go there as well. We've even got an undressed mannequin there, which is actually quite cool because it's one of the clean ones that actually looks different. So, don't think I flashed that one. I think somebody else has been taking pictures behind me, though. Nice little jelly room down here. Even this one's got a little bit of decoration stuff going on. Very cool. We'll swing on outside because there is tons more around this side. I like the way this is kind of enclosed around the central courtyard here with a couple of buildings and then stuff to close off the gap. I really like using the hay bales at the back there as a wall. it's dressed up enough that it doesn't look too uniform, which is really, really cool. And sort of, it kind of takes me back to my childhood, playing in fields and building forts out of hay bales and stuff like that. So I was immediately sold when I saw that. Loads and loads of bits and pieces, splashes of colour and stuff around the vendors here as well. Very, very cool little shop. I love the little gorilla head there on the Vault Boy standee. It looks cool. That blends in quite well as well. I just turn the light on to see it. Not much going on behind here, but you do need access to wire it all up, and it keeps the wires out of the way as well, which is cool, and sort of out of sight. Always nice. Everywhere you look again, loads of little bits of details, little splashes of colour, very, very cool. Stuff like this is just so striking, it kind of makes you stop in your tracks, and I definitely wanted to include it, so very, very nice. Just see to the back of the crafting area there. We do have a shelter here. Unfortunately, this one has yet to be decorated, so we'll step past that one. But I'm sure that will be catching up with the rest of the camp before too long, because this looks very, very cool. Scotch piece queen head on the end there that kind of blends in with the wall. Looks quite surprisingly natural given the way the colours match, so very, very cool as well. I like that one a lot. Particularly looks great in the sun. Very, very nice job. Camp number 3, and I found this one a little while ago over in the Savage Divide again, the other side this time, looking out towards the Cranberry Bog. And this has got, again, a lot going on, much more raidery Mothman vibe, but a very interesting build nonetheless. Got the communist bunker here with the shelter entrances, looking very, very good. Good use of the Enclave Medallion as well. I think it's huge in a circle where most things are square, so it doesn't always look like it quite belongs, but it works well in those bunkers, obviously with it being round, so a good shout. So we've got quite a lot going on out here. Most of the camp sort of sits on the back edge of the cliff there, behind this archway that you can sort of see in the middle of the build. And everything's built out from that, which is cool. Using the existing features to create kind of a focal point and a starting point for the build, which is cool. The Mothman statue out front. We'll drift on into the vending area with a lot of spooky stuff going on. A lot of raideriness, a lot of cultist stuff going on as well. I really like it. Very, very cool. Come here uninvited and you'll be in for a bad time. We'll squeeze through under the arch here. You probably hear in the background there the Blood Eagle totem that up the top there with its fiery animation going off. It's back on top of the archway there, which is cool. Okay, just sort of crowns off the front portion of the build. We will head inside to the main house. The Brotherhood Tower door on here, which is cool. I really like the animation on this one, it's good. And we even used the Halloween doorbell there, which is cool as well. A little porch area on the way in with a bit of decoration. Some more ominous looking masks. Almost like severed heads there. Into the living room. Lots and lots of stuff going on here. We've got a nice kind of organic theme to the decoration, which is cool. Goes quite nicely with the dark red wood as well. I do like that wallpaper. Everything's sort of wood and leather, which looks cool. Even the mounted heads are more towards the reddish brown colour as well, which all blends in really nicely. Very, very cool. Lots of bits of decoration in the bar area. We'll head through to a bedroom. Again, fashion act decorations. We've got bits of junk on there. Loads of cool stuff going on. Every surface decorated. Very, very cool. Head out through the fireplace to the hot tub. Kind of must these days, apparently. They are fun, those things, though. We'll swing back through the living room. I'm still very, very jealous of anybody who's got those that antler chandelier up there, as I have yet to pick it up. From what I recall, it was a Nuclear Winter thing, so I missed out on that one. Hopefully, with Nuclear Winter Rewards being added to the game to Adventure Mode, rather, via some system later on this year, I'll be able to pick it up eventually, but we'll have to wait and see. Ally hanging out there in an Asylum outfit. Cracking view out over the Cranberry Bog from here. Looks absolutely awesome. Down towards Watoga there in the distance. And the Robco Research Centre as well, nestled in the trees. I do like the use of that communist fence on the side there to enclose that with. That's cool, it's a bit different. Speaking of, I have seen recently data mined that the regular chain link fences that Bethesda have got in the game in various places are going to be making an appearance before too long, so something to look out for the future. I think it was data mined from the PTS recently, so worth watching out for. Nice little science space down there. Solomon's little med station as well. Got the super reactor on the roof, just there as a kind of, I don't know what to call it, kind of a set piece on the roof, which is very, very cool. We'll head over to the other tower. A few more crafting benches tucked in here, which is a cool location. Bit awkward to get in and out of, you have to jump your way out, but it is cool. I like the use of the gantries here as well, the vault, yeah, they are gantries, aren't they? This thing we're walking on now anyway. It's nice to see those getting used once in a while and fitting quite nicely into a build, which is cool. We'll make our way down the new Brotherhood Stairs from the current season. Looking very, very cool. And we'll swing out and around and have a look at the patio. I think I bashed my head there. Close that door up and make our way around. A few little bits and pieces out here to dress it up. I do like that fashionette cart. Although it's a bit odd that it balances so well just on two wheels. There we go. A little cooking station. Nice little patio area. Keeping that sort of marble vibe going on. And keeping a nice little theme on the side here that I like. Along with the Vault Boy statue in the middle. Which is very, very cool. Unfortunately, I've been having trouble getting the Deathclaw statues to sit on those little columns there recently. So hopefully that'll be fixed soon. I totally missed the mineshaft entrance there until just the second, so unfortunately didn't see that one, but a very cool raidery camp nonetheless. So, camp number 4, last but not least, we're heading over to the Mire, and evening's drawing in a bit on this one, but the lighting is so cool, I'm quite happy about that actually. Once again, lots and lots of little bits of detail around out here. It's quite a simple camp on the surface of this one, just a little U shape basically around the water wheel there in the middle. With nice use of the contemporary porches here, just to create little shelters and outside patio areas that are roofed. I really like the look of it. Comes together really, really nicely, this one. And tons of light, tons of decoration, just having colour everywhere. It's just great. Mine shelter entrance down there, so we'll head over there and have a look in a moment. We'll head under here. This is probably my favourite part of the camp, I think. Just this little walkway under the roofs here. All the crafting benches and stash boxes there, just with the roof and the little bit of lighting down here. Just, it works. I like it. A nice little decon arch there, a few bits tucked in the way, and a little farm as well. Everything you could need. So if we head over the other side, past the last couple of benches, got a really, really cool little bar in here. And I like the shape of the roof here at the end as well. That looks really cool. A little bit of character to the space, which is always good to see. One of the Deguari hanging out there. Almost completely covered the walls, make it look very, very cool. And the new cooking station tucked in the end there as well. Come on, Sophia, get out of the way. Apparently she's a ghost. So, we will make our way over towards the shelter. This one I did get, as it's pretty cool. There's some really cool stuff in this one. I've got some slight rad toad issues here, apparently. So, jumping down to the shelter. The sort of entranceway back there is not a lot going on in it, so we'll move down towards the main space. And I really like this. A splash of green goes really nicely with the lighting in here. The lighting in here is great in general, so that's always cool. And a really, really nice use of it. It's got quite a lot of open space. But it is a big shelter, this one, and I really like the vibes going on here. Sort of, I'm looking for a word here. This kind of underground oasis type vibe, I suppose, is probably something I want to draw on, I think. I might have to incorporate the concept into my own camp at some point. I do like it very much. We've got another shelter tucked down the bottom end there that unfortunately is locked up, so we can't take a look in there yet, but very, very cool. Nice use of the bridge as well. Finding a use for that can be quite hard sometimes, but it works quite nicely there. I like it. Little crafting area there. A little bit of access to the water as well, which looks very cool. Nice bit of dressing up around this makeshift mega mansion. I really like what they've done with the power armor display there. And they've kind of closed off this little overhanging area here, just by the stairs. It's usually opened up, but Does look very, very cool there. Creates a nice little alcove to put that power armor stand in. It's very cool. Nice little vendor space down on the ground floor here. A few interesting bits and pieces to dress it up. We'll swing on up. Nice little sign on the wall there. Little crafting area down here. A few chem stations and stuff. And brewing stations just tucked under there. Said before, it can be a bit awkward to place stuff under that ceiling, yes, on occasion, but that looks to have gone quite well. There we go, a speed bag, and a little bedroom up top as well. Got a little bit of clipping coming from the rock wall there, but not too much, so it looks good. I like the combination of the upright piano and the bookcases there. I've seen a couple of things like this recently in various places using those bookcases, and it's very, very cool. So I forgot to have a look in the middle room. Power armor station under the stairs. Nicely dressed up little tinker's bench there. And the last couple of bits of crafting space down in here as well. Loads and loads of detail there as well. Really, really cool. Like to see it. So we'll swing down the stairs. We'll have a little look behind the structures here, because this is a really, really cool idea. Come around the corner. A trailer there that unfortunately I missed out on, which I'm a little sad about because I've seen some really good uses of it, and I'm feeling the loss most keenly now. I'll grab it when I get the chance, no doubt. We've got a little generator room here, just peek through the door. Nothing much going on, but tucked out of the way and dressed up quite nicely by putting it behind the log cabin there as well. Very, very cool. So we'll head up to a little balcony here with some nice lighting. Takes us to the top of the trailer here. Very, very cool with the hot tub there. We'll head down the back to a kind of hidden little seating area. This is all tucked behind the buildings here. And the light doesn't really spill out too much, but it's a nice sort of secret little hangout area at the back, and I really, really like that. It's a very cool little idea. Swinging back round to the front. I'll have a look inside the trailer here. Good use of the sort of free placement in the shelter as well to put a railing on the top of it there, which I like. Not a huge amount in here, but a couple of nice bits and pieces. Last couple of buildings don't have a vast amount inside them, but they do dress up the space quite nicely. I have a funny feeling this may be a work in progress, but it looks cool even as far as it is, either way. It's very, very nice. Another vendor in here. A couple of little bits and pieces of decoration on the wall. It's cool. We'll swing over to the other side. There's a little passageway, archway that's down this back end as well that we're sort of moving towards now. I think must be behind the log cabin at the back there because I can't see it. But it's a bit of an obscure space to use, so I understand why people close that one off. So, Blood Eagle nest there, which is very, very cool. And this is the shiny new Brotherhood of Steel building set, which is available on the current season, though I have a feeling, I'm not 100% sure, but I've got a feeling that one is a Fallout First reward, so might be worth double checking that though, just in case you can get it, because this is quite cool. It's a very unique style and I'm liking it a lot, so I'm gonna have to pick that one up and make some use of that myself at some point before too long. Very nice. And last but not least in here we have a little bunk room inside the log cabin here. Nice space to get some shut-eye. So, as I say, moving back around this towards this bridge, at the far end we've got the entrance to another shelter, which unfortunately is locked up, so we can't go and explore that one. But we do have a very, very cool little design here for the bridge. I like it a lot. It looks very cool. And a little bit of extra dressing up around on the pond, I suppose, here in the corner. It looks really, really good. So, very, very nice. So, on that note, we'll head back upstairs and have one last quick glance around the upper camp as we make our way out. Night really drawing in now. You can see this colour really shows up really well here, especially against the sort of bluish background of the mire at night. That dark bog. Very, very cool. So, a really, really nice, really colourful, cool build to end things off with. So, some awesome jobs done here this week. Got some amazing camps. Seen some really, really cool stuff in and around the wasteland recently. As I said before, if you'd like to appear in a future episode yourselves, you can send your own camps in to me. All the details are over on the channel's community page if you would like to do that. Look forward to seeing what you guys have been building. For now, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do consider dropping subs and likes for me. It is hugely appreciated. And if you get the chance, do join us for live streams as well. We're playing Fallout 76, of course, and Mass Effect 2, so I do hope to see you there. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.